What is up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Jasmine Désiree. For those of you who are new here, please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you are feeling the vibes, okay? So today I am excited because I haven't done a book video in a minute, and because I'm filming this in January, hopefully I get it uploaded in January, if not February, I thought it would be fun to do my 2024 TBR. Yeah, so this is my first time doing a TBR video. I'm excited. So let's just hop right on into it. First things first. I just started reading this book a few days ago and I'm already really into it. This is called The Inheritance Games by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. So I believe she also wrote the Natural series, but when I was at Barnes & Noble, I went on my birthday and I was trying to find a really good mystery type book, and it was another young lady there. She was so nice, and she was explaining to me how this series has more of like the puzzles and riddles and like the mystery to it, which I love. Been that way since a kid. I've always loved puzzles and Twilight Zone and just things that really make you think. So I'm on page 163 and I think this is going to definitely be a 2024 favorite. It says on the front, "She came from nothing, they have everything. Let the games begin." So not to say too much, but there's this girl and she doesn't really have a lot. She inherits billions of dollars from a man that she's never met. Yeah, and we're just trying to figure out why. So this book is so interesting. I was on my Goodreads. I'll link my Goodreads down below, but there are 4 books. After this book, it's The Hawthorne Legacy, The Final Gambit, and then The Brothers of Hawthorne. So I do believe this is a YA. It's really easy to read. It's fast paced. I just got back into reading because I've been in a reading slump, but at the same time, I feel like I just was making excuses just with being a mom. Like, how do I find the time to read? Now I just try to pick up a book whenever. Like if I'm sitting there, instead of scrolling on my phone, I'm trying to read instead. And that has been helping me to read more. So I'm hoping to be able to produce more book content for y'all. But anyways, super excited about this series. The next book I just got this book on my birthday as well. The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. I've seen people who read all genres dang near talk about how amazing this book is. So I had to get it to see what the hype is about. Another book that I'm excited to read, I still have to purchase, is The Alchemist. I heard that this is a life-changing book. It's a self-help book, perspective book. It's just a book that kind of helped to motivate you and all of those good things. So I'm excited to read it. The next series that I'm excited to read, y'all, don't come for me. Do not come for me. But I have never read the Twilight series. I know. A lot of people say that the books are better than the movies. The movies, I love the movies. So I actually got the Twilight books a while ago. I took Twilight out because I wanted to start reading that. So that was already out. But I have Twilight, New Moon, Breaking Dawn, Eclipse. And I hear that the books are just so much more detailed than the movies. So I'm excited to read these. The thing about the Twilight books though, something about the winter time and the snow outside that makes me moody to watch Twilight, and I feel like that's going to be when I want to read them. So because it's still winter, I probably will start, but it's like I'm trying to figure out, if I start in the springtime outside, am I going to finish? If the books are that good, I probably will finish. But if I really just want to read it in the winter time, but I don't know if I'll finish it this winter, meaning like in March, then I'll start reading them in November. So we'll see. If y'all ever read the Twilight books, comment and let me know. Do y'all think the books is better or the movies? The next books that I'm excited to read, it's not a series, but it's all from the same author. And I want to read them in order in which she came out with the book. The author is Emily Henry, and I'm excited to start with Beach Read. Yay, I'm so excited. I've heard nothing but good things about her books, and that she's one of the coldest authors when it comes to writing romances, romantic comedies, just those books that make you feel good, the perfect books to read in the spring and the summertime. So I probably will start this book in the spring. So it goes Beach Read. If I'm reading these in order, even though I don't think they're connected, I just prefer to do that. So I have Beach Read, and then it goes to People We Meet on Vacation, and then Book Lovers, Happy Place, and then Funny Story is her 5th book. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's coming out this year in April, and people are so excited about it because they love the other ones. Yeah, so this one, Beach Read, I believe that they're living in like summer beach houses, like their neighbors, the 2 main characters, and they're both authors and they have writer's block, and just seeing how they come to be and how they cross paths and all of that. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited about all of her books. I love the consistency of the color schemes that she uses, the artwork, the fonts. I just love that. And to me, in my mind, they're all connected somehow, even though I don't think you have to read them in order. But yeah, I just love the look of her books, and I have a really good feeling. We'll see, but at the end of the year, I feel like I'm gonna look back and be like, okay, Emily Henry is probably gonna be one of my favorite authors, and I'm gonna love her books. I just really have a good feeling about that. Also, I forgot to mention, with my TBR, I feel like every book that I'm mentioning, I am going to read, but that's subjective. Like, it could change. And I'm leaving room to add more to my TBR because I want to read more books that I'm mentioning now. Another romance, The Flat Share by Beth O'Leary. I'm excited to read this because it just sounds very interesting. Basically, this is 2 roommates, but because of their schedules, their paths never cross. And the way that they communicate is by leaving notes around the house or sticky notes on the refrigerator. I try not to know too much about these books, just a little something, because I don't want it to be spoiled in any kind of way. And it's just kind of seeing how their relationship blossoms through these notes. So this one also sounds like it's going to be really good for the spring and summertime as well. Another book that I'm excited to read is When in Rome. I've heard really good things about this book. I think it's like a pop star, something about she gets stuck somewhere and meets a guy, and they were saying it gives the feel of Gilmore Girls, and just a really nice, feel good, cute, romantic book to read. So I do want to read this one. The last 2 books that I'll say for now, this is on my TBR because I need to finish it. This is one of those things. This is the book I was reading. There's nothing wrong with this book, but I got distracted and I just never finished it. So far I really do love it. I do remember what I read. I have a really good memory. This is 7 Days in June, Tia Williams. Heard great things about this book. So far it's really good. I'm on page 73. I probably will go back a couple of chapters, but yeah, I really want to finish reading this book this year. Also, Tia Williams has a book that they made it to a movie on Netflix with Gabrielle Union called The Perfect Find. And I think this is kind of like an age gap situation. She falls in love with her boss's son type thing. And I haven't seen the movie yet. And I really don't think that if I watch the movie that it will spoil the book for me. Yeah, I really want to read this one too. So how many books is that? So that's like 19 books if you include the Twilight series. So those are books that I'm really, as of today, I'm really excited to read these books. Going to read these books. Reading this one right now. I feel like I need to go ahead and order the next one because this is so good. And yeah, comment and let me know what is on your TBR for this year. And if you read any of these books and any more recommendations. So I love feel-good romance books. I don't really like the books that's just gonna have you sobbing, crying, and all of that. Feel-good romances, summertime books, or a good mystery. And I like a little bit of fantasy too. That is all for today. Again, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch y'all in the next video. Peace, y'all.